The third workflow is one where we would say the devil is in the details. And it is the most detailed, the most administrative, and the most dirty work of all of them. And here's what it is. It's called billing management. Third workflow is billing management. And the formula here is that details times details equal disaster if you don't keep up with this. And disaster for who? Your customer. And disaster for who? Your data of knowing what the truth is. And so billing management inside of recurring revenue companies is something that is extremely important. It's not talked about enough because it's not sexy, it's not fun, but it matters a whole heck of a lot. And you say, well, what are some examples of that? What are the details that you manage around billing management? Well, I'll give you a couple. One, updating a credit card. Like, what do you do if they want to update their credit card? We say, well, yeah, we've got this link and they'll just go do it. Well, who's managing that process and who made sure if they said they're going to do it that they did go do it? And who sent them the secure link that we're going to send on your behalf to them to make sure they go back to your site or wherever they're going to buy and that they did it? And that we know that they clicked through and that they did it and they updated their payment. And if they don't, does somebody follow back up with them? Those little details that happen of that secure link being sent by the right person at the right time to update a credit card is a big, big, big deal. That is a lot of the stuff we deal with, people asking, can they update their card or can they change their card? And so our caring team manages those details for you. The other one is, this one's not fun, but suspending collections. So some people have, collections and you would go collections. That's not what we do. But if you do, we have a process where we can suspend collections for you, where we can manage that and take care of that for you. We do not do collections, but if you have a third party or a vendor or something like that, we can work inside of that as well. The next one is refunds and disputes. This is a big one. So what do you do with the documentation and how do you find if somebody wants a refund or if there's a dispute that happens? And so refunds is a big deal. When people say, I want a refund for something and somebody's got to manage that, the details around those refunds is super important. And I know you might be sitting here going like, well, I'm not comfortable giving that to Gravy and I'm not comfortable giving that to you because what do you mean you're going to refund? Well, we work off what's called standard operating procedures, meaning that when you start with us, you don't launch as a client until we walk through how do you want us to do every single one of these details? And then we work with you along the way to add suggestions and best practices as we're the leader in the industry that knows what works and doesn't work. And we have insight into all these other businesses where we can see it's a big deal. Another one is custom billing plans. This is huge for billing management. When we're inside of the conversion management and then somebody emails back and they want to split their bill in half, or they want to pay half now and half later, or they want to move their bill date, all of these different kind of things. Who manages that for you? Because a lot of customers, you can keep them if you just work with them and you work with what that looks like. And a lot of companies are just one size fits all. And if you're just using technology to manage all this, then they're just going, I'm out. But we could have won them back if we just helped them a little bit and managed their billing cycles and managed their billing day for cash flow for them. And it gives you cash flow for you. And so billing management manages all these details, but details times details equals a disaster if you try to do this in-house and you don't have full-time focus and full-time people that know this inside out and do it every single day, all day for you. We do that for you along with everything else.
Without a doubt, the hardest of our 5 workflows for revenue recovery is billing management. The reason it's so challenging is there are so many unique customers and they each have unique circumstances, but our team here at Gravy is ready and equipped to handle those customers with care. Take a look at this example. This customer responded to one of our conversion cadences with an email letting us know that he'd been out of work for several months. But a few weeks ago, he was able to gain new employment, and so now he was ready to get back on track with his payment and was looking for new payment terms. Our team was able to respond to the customer, letting him know that we appreciated him letting us know of his circumstances, and we were able to work with him to get him paying back on track.